Welcome back everyone to PC Mazda Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2019 premium packaged Mazda 3 Sedan. Now this is the end-all be-all for Mazda 3 right now for 2019. This is going to be introing at about $27,620 in the white coloration. You'll be looking at a little bit more for your red, about $200 less for your silvers, your blues, and colors like that. Now, this model here is going to have your heads-up display, which you can see in the front right there, your full leather seats, and a few other features that we'll go over later in the video. As always, if you guys have any questions about this car, feel free to leave it in the comment section down below, and like and subscribe the video for us, please, so you can see future content coming out from the channel. Let's go ahead and take a walk around the car, get a good look at it, take a look at the inside, and take it out for a drive. Alright, now the premium equipment package is going to be the only Mazda 3 trim level with your powered moonroof. They've done away with it otherwise in all your other trim levels. This is also the trim level that will have your full leather seats on it, otherwise you're going to be having leatherette or cloth in the others. Backside you get that substantial trunk space. Of course, 60-40 split in the back as well, so you can lower that entire back right there. Pull down lever. So this is going to have different taillights and different headlights in the premium package versus your other ones. They call it signature lighting on there. Can't terribly see a difference on there, but they've got it listed out. Now, another cool feature, your side mirrors on this one actually adjust down while you're backing up the vehicle, so you can see what's on the ground around you. Let's take a look inside. Now, the majority of your differences in the premium package versus the preferred is going to be on the interior. Full leather seats on this one, not the leatherette. And you're going to get your powered moonroof on the top there. Otherwise, cosmetically, it's the same on the interior versus the other trim levels. Steering wheel setup's the same. Center armrest, all the same as well. Sit inside real quick. You're going to have the TFT display right there in the middle that they've standardized on all the trim levels. Full AC control, everything there. I'll take a look in the back seat real quick. Back seat's pretty roomy as well. Center armrest comes down, you have some USB charging ports in there. Now let's take her out to see how she is on a test drive. Alright, we'll take one more walk around the vehicle before we take it out on a test drive. That white looks super good. It's got all that pearlescent crystal in there. Once again, backside of the vehicle, this is the skyactive-g engine. Hopefully later this summer they'll have the skyactive-x engine out. Go ahead and let's take it on out. Now, once again, majority of your differences between the other trim levels and this one are going to be on the inside of your vehicle. Having your full leather seats, having that signature lighting, well, I guess that would be the exterior, the signature lighting on the exterior, and then the first trim level to have your power moon roof. And I think one of the best changes that they've done for 2019 is making that center speedometer digital. No longer do you have the analog speedometer. You can just project more information up there, whereas on the old one you didn't have, where your miles were sitting out there, your miles to empty, temperature, stuff like that out there, that a lot of people now want quickly and accessibly for the driver, so they're not having to flip through their info sheet or anything like that on the vehicle. Now this trim level as well is going to have that heads-up projection display. We're gonna accelerate right here so you guys can hear the engine. Now that is non-sport mode, so of course sport mode is going to make it a little more aggressive in the acceleration, but the engine sounds good. It had the get up and go. All trim levels of the Mazda 3 for 2019 have the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine in it. So, but back to the heads-up projection display, that's going to be exclusive to this trim level. Past years it was that little plastic flip card that came up and it kind of projected through there, had that green hue, it didn't look the best. Now they've taken the projection heads-up display from the CX-5, the CX-9, and the Mazda 6 and put it into the Mazda 3, which all day long looks a million times better than that little plastic piece. Now when we get up here, I'm going to put it into sport mode so we can hear and feel the difference in the acceleration versus your non-sport mode. Now if you do cycle through that info screen, you can go to a analog speedometer on it. You can cycle through and see your trips and things like that as well. But if you just want the good old, have your digital readout for your speed and then showing your lane departure warning system and your lane keep assist, you've got it right there, and it displays out any other relevant information a driver could possibly want. So we're going to go ahead and flip it into sport mode. Sport mode can be flipped on and off at any point. You'll see the display out there on the bottom. Let me see if I can adjust that down. Maybe it'd be a little easier to see. But it displays out under the information gauge. We'll call it an information gauge for now. On your side, you can disengage all of your safety settings just by hitting, or engage them by hitting that button right there. And then of course you're going to have your memory seating and everything right under it. Alright, let's get on it and go. Woo. Well, looks like they cut the corner, so I'll give them a second to get some lead. And now we'll go. So you hear that the engine holds gear for a little bit longer. It's about the only thing that the sport mode changes, is just how the vehicle shifts. So you'll get a little more pep out of the acceleration. It's going to heat up more gas, of course, but it's going to help a lot if you need to take off into traffic, get onto an interstate, or anything like that. Now, this model here as well is going to have all of your safety features in it. It's going to have your lane departure warning system, your lane keep assist, your radar cruise control, emergency braking at high and low speeds, rear cross traffic alert. This also has pedestrian sensing as well. That's one of the new changes with the Smart City Brake Plus system. But overall, this is it's a super comfortable vehicle. If you've seen in some of my past reviews of other trim levels of this, you'll know I'm a huge fan of the center armrest. There's just so much real estate on it now that you're comfortable. You're not putting your arm in cup holders like the previous trim level, or you're not reaching back with your elbow just so you've got some place to lay your arm down. So it's much more comfortable versus the prior years and some of your other models like your CX-5 center armrest or your Mazda 6. Overall, I'm super excited for where Mazda's taking their vehicles, if this is anything to go by. See if we can't dodge this installation here in the road. Still tons of construction going on after Hurricane Michael. It's almost still a year since the hurricane. But overall, fantastic vehicle. I'm super excited where Mazda's going now that they've kind of stepped up. This is their biggest step towards the premium market that they've taken yet. Thank you guys so much for your time. Please subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment below. I try to read every single comment and respond back to all of them if possible. Please stay tuned for future videos, different trim levels, different models. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to give me a shout. Have a good rest of your day.